If you don't already know, AI is literally coming for you. It's already taking jobs. We even see AI rolling around in cars if you live in San Francisco. And at this point, it's basically just a race to adoption. If you don't get AI or figure out a way to implement it into your business, you're cooked basically. What I mean by that is if you aren't able to adopt it early on, sooner or later, you are going to be overtaken by your competitors who already have AI in their business. So what does this mean for law firms? Well, basically, to put it shortly, law firms aren't the most tech savvy. If there's a tech adoption, these guys are the last to adopt tech. But the good news is, with AI, we haven't already passed that tech adoption scale yet, but we are approaching that within the next year or so. So now let's talk about how this applies to law firms. So I'm going to be talking about how AI fits into law firms, how they can save time, and most importantly, save money or get money. And it's actually quite brilliant how AI does this. But let's jump right into it. So the thing about law firms currently is that they don't have enough resources to do immediate follow-ups. And they will lose clients to firms that follow up faster with the leads. Law firms miss calls after hours, and they will lose to a 24/7 firm. So what do I mean about no resources to do immediate follow-ups? I mean that when a potential client fills out a form for your law firm, usually law firms are a little slow on following up because they don't have a system to do that. It requires a manual person to either email, text, or call the person. And then for the second pain point, law firms will lose clients to a firm that follow up faster. And it just makes sense. Let's say you fill out a form and you get no response within the next 5 minutes. I mean, obviously you're going to reach out to another law firm. You're more likely to work with the law firm that reaches out faster. So that's what I mean by you will lose clients to firms that follow faster. And lastly, if you don't have a system meant for after-hour calls, you will lose to a 24/7 firm. As you can see, this is all based around sharks and minnows. It is kind of like a big shark and small shark game. The big shark will eat you up, skin by skin. It's just the name of the game. So the first solution I have for you guys is an outbound AI caller. This AI agent calls a lead in 5 minutes of a form fill, and it will book a consultation at the end. Basically, the name of the game is speed over competitors. If your AI can react to a form fill within the next 5 minutes, your chances of getting a client will exponentially increase rather than if you miss that 5 minute golden period. That is a time where they're already probably looking into other law firms to reach out to. And for the second solution, we have an inbound AI agent. This is basically the twin brother of the outbound AI caller. This AI agent is an after-hours intake assistant. It captures all leads, it qualifies and filters the calls, and logs increase into our CRM, and lastly, it books consultations. So in similarity, both of these book consultations at the end. That is their main goal. But the inbound agent, this one receives the call, right? The outbound agent sends out the call. And then for the third solution, this is a chatbot. You've probably already seen this in some of the websites that you visit. Let's say you visited a plumber website. You have probably already seen a little pop-up at the bottom corner. So yeah, that's what is an AI chatbot. And here's how chatbots work for law firms. Basically, an AI chatbot for websites or social media accounts. It captures leads, it filters, and books appointments automatically and handles FAQs. So if we zoom out, we can see that these three agents, they are quite very, very closely connected to each other. All three of these agents work together to book consultations automatically, and they save a huge chunk of time for law firms. But yeah, these two agents, they focus on capturing leads, qualifying, filtering, and also handling FAQs, which would usually be done by a human. But with AI, you'd save time and money in the long run and in the short run. So I have a graph for you guys, and credit to Carson Reed for this graph. Here is how AI fits into the funnel of law firms. So here in the first bubble, we have leads/potential customers. These are the people that will reach out to you guys first of all, and eventually, if you get past this point, it will become a sales appointment. So this is where you guys do the consultations, you give out the free or paid consultations, and you try to get them into a paying client. After this, it becomes a paying customer, and lastly, and most importantly, it becomes money. The way AI fits into these categories is it fits into the first two slots. These are the most investment heavy time slots. It requires a lot of time. It requires resources, all of which small or medium-sized law firms sometimes don't have. That's where AI comes in place. It works on these two, so your law firm can focus on the last two, the most important. That is what I have for you guys. And lastly, here is a free gift. So if you're interested in seeing how AI can fit into your law firm or how it could save you guys time or money, I'd be happy to jump on a call with you where I'll let you demo one of my AI agents. I'll let you demo the inbound agent. I'll give you the phone number and you can literally call it up yourselves to see how it sounds. Feel free to book in a call with me down there. I'll leave a link down there so you can sign up or book a link. And that's what I have for today's video. I hope to see you guys in the next video where I will be talking about how AI can save huge chunks of time by acting as a PDF reader and drafter. Hope you guys check into that video because I'll be talking about how AI can literally read a whole contract or document in 5 minutes, which would take a paralegal or a lawyer like an hour or two. After summarizing it all for the lawyer, it will turn it into a drafted PDF or contract, NDA, anything like that. And then all this, which takes 4 hours, will be converted into like 30 minutes max. And the rest is just editing and refining. That is the beauty of AI. Well, yeah. Hope you guys took a lot of value from this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and feel free to reach out. Feel free to ask any questions or leave a question in the comment. I'd be happy to respond. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.